In this video, we're going to see how we can add, select, move, and resize tables in Pages. Let's go to Pages, and we're working on our brochure here, and if we go to page 2, you're going to see that we have a table in the lower right-hand corner of this brochure. It highlights some of the events that we have during tulip time. What we're going to do is we're going to recreate this table. It highlights a lot of the different options and features we have when working with tables in Pages. Now we're going to do this on a blank page, so then we just focus on the tables. So let's go and add a blank page. We go up to Insert in our toolbar, and we go Page. Now I want to add a table. To add a table, what we do is we go up to Table in our toolbar. And when I click on this, we have a number of different options. You're also going to see that we have some dots here at the bottom of the pop-up window. This means we have different styles. We have the left arrow to scroll through, and we have the right arrow to scroll through. To add a table to our document, we just click on the table that we want. And the nice thing is we can go and style it after we add our table. We're going to go with this table here. It has a header row, a header column, as well as a footer row, which is what our table has on the previous page. To add it, we just click on it, and it adds it to the center of our page. So let's click on it, and now it is in the center of our page. So that's how we add a table. Now let's see how we select the table. Now when we add the table, it is selected automatically. I'm actually going to click outside of the table to deselect it. Now I want to select the table. If I just click on the table itself, it selects a cell. To select the table, what we do is we go over to the dot in the upper left-hand corner, and when I click on it, now the table itself is selected. How do I know that it is selected? You're going to see that we have a white square in the lower right-hand corner. We also have one at the bottom, and we have one on the right side. This tells me that the table is selected. I'm going to go and click on a cell. You can see that those white squares are gone. Click on the dot in the upper left-hand corner. Now they're there. Now you may have noticed that when I move my cursor over the dot in the upper left-hand corner, it changes. We have 4 arrows. This is telling me that I can move my table. This is how we move the table. We just take this dot and we drag it around. If I go and click on a cell and try to drag it around, I can't move it. To move a table, we click on the dot. You can see the cursor changes, and now I just drag it around. How do we go and resize a table? Well, we have to select the table itself. And how do we do that again? We click on the dot, and we have our white squares. And all we have to do is just drag one of these white squares to resize the table. So if I want it wider, let's go with this white square here. Move my cursor over top of it. You can see it changes, and I drag it. Taller, go to the bottom one. Move the cursor over top and drag it. Now it's not actually adding any rows or columns. All it's doing is making the table larger. And we do have to have the table itself selected to do this. Again, select a cell. I can't resize it. Click on the dot in the upper left-hand corner, which is also how I move it. Now I can resize it. So that's how we add, select, move, and resize tables in Pages.